We're ants and we're going to space. The reasons are simple. The termites have invaded, so our queen has gone to this planet. We're gonna go to this scout tower and just find out a little bit more about the planet we're on. It's got all sorts of resources, metal, food, fuel, and gold and dirt, all of which we're going to need. Well, not the dirt. With the food, what we can do is produce a few more workers to help us out, gather all of the resources on this planet, including the food. And look at this, there's a countdown until maturity happens. I'm not entirely sure what this is. And then we can take off. So our ant presses the magic button, and at this point, we look to the galaxy around us. Now we can perform a short-range scan. It's gonna cost us one of our pieces of gold. And you can see here that we've got different planets all the way around us. This one, oh, Celeste is actually relatively close, but what's even closer is this moon. So we have enough power to get outside of the gravitational well of this planet and get to this moon. Looks like that should suffice. We press the magic button, and our ant rocket ship can land on this moon. Now, once we're on this moon, oh, this one looks relatively barren. Oh, but look what it is. There's a champion. Everybody to war. Now, some of our ants are gonna die here, but we've gotta take this guy out. We're not going to kill him. We're going to take him over. He's going to join us. And from this champion, we're gonna be able to use his genetic material to help our cause. Now, in the grand scheme of things, it only costs us one worker ant, and I'd say that's a decent trade. Well, technically two, but we can re-harvest them as food. Now, to make use of that food, we have a limit of 30. Let's go ahead and disembark. This moon didn't have a whole lot, but one of the cool things is now we can upgrade our ship at the cost of gold and metal. Now, we haven't encountered any aphids just yet, so I'm actually gonna re-roll. And let's go ahead and lower fuel consumption while steering. We'll add that in. Now we're pretty much out of metal. No, we can actually get one more. Each jump damages the ship, so having less damage is pretty good. Now we're completely out of metal. Metal is the way we upgrade our ship. Now we've got to figure out where we want to go. So we do the scan, and it looks like Celeste is right there. So let's head for it. Fire ourselves off after pressing the red button, and voila, we've landed perfectly on it. Now, it doesn't look like it has a moon, but let's just disembark and see what we find. Now, one thing to keep in mind is this game is a roguelite. Some of these planets I've encountered, what is that little thing? What the heck is that? Oh, it's an aphid. Okay, some of these planets are like literal termite homeworlds. You will die. What is that? Oh gosh. Okay, whatever that thing was, it's pretty nasty. Is he on our team yet? No, we're gonna have to kill it. This thing, get out of there. He's gonna do this big attack run, and then once he does that, that's when we have to kill him. Look at how many ants we've lost. Everybody back to the base. We're running out of food just fighting this thing. Now the queen's returned to the ship. We finally killed it, but man, that cost us so many workers. We're down to 10 food. Things are getting dire. That being said, at least we can harvest the bodies of our fallen warriors here. Now, what else is on this planet? No other threats. There's not a lot of fuel. However, this planet is chock full of food. And what on earth is this? So the first order of business is replenishing our depleted food supplies. Replenishing our numbers is definitely gonna make this faster. And I'm feeling pretty good about things now. This is one of the bigger planets we've been on so far. That champion we got, this big guy right here hanging out next to the queen, probably flirting a little bit. Well, he's got valuable genetic material. We're gonna return to the ship, and we are going to select him, and he's gonna give us some very, very precious genetic material, and we're going to upgrade our attack power. So it looks like we've got 2 abilities to upgrade our combat mechanics, and 1 to help us in our body. And then the queen looks like she can upgrade some of the senses. So let's see. I think I want greater attack power and greater attack speed. And with my body, let's go ahead and do movement speed. The queen, we can upgrade the senses, and I'm thinking digging skill is going to be very, very important. Now we confirm the choice, and this is actually going to form a new colony. We're going to get a little bit of a refund, aka all the old ants. Yeah, they turned into food, guys. We're ants. This is how we do things, especially in space. But we can disembark back on this planet. Just got plenty of food And I'm wondering, do we have any metal to upgrade our hold? We do not. So while there's a ton of food here, we can't really use it. So let's just find out whatever this thing is, gather the last remaining aphids, and then dip out. Because it looks like we can hold 10 aphids, of which we only have 5. So this, I'm very curious about. It's silicone. Silicone is a very, very valuable resource. Gather the silicone. Yes, good job. All right, now at this point, I think there's a few aphids running around, and they blend into the cubes. I'm not entirely sure if that's supposed to be the case or not. I don't see any glowing bits other than I think there's 2 aphids here. So we could get some more food, but I think we're maxed out. Yeah, if there's food next to the ship, it means you're maxed out, and at that point, well, there's nothing else. I guess there's stone, but that's not really a resource. I think that just makes it harder to dig through it. So, on the road again, or, well, on space. You get my point. Let's scan, and we've already explored Omega Thetan, but then we've got Nova Canopum. All of these are threat moderates. There's no threat easies. Why is there a cube floating in space right here? Can I land on that thing? Maybe if I fly through it. You know what? For science, let's hit this metal cube. Yeah, we picked it up. Okay, now we need to pause. Okay, this is one of the things we need to worry about. This is a termite asteroid. If you get too close, the termites are going to land on your ship. See, and with our DNA lab, we can use the silicon. So let's go ahead and do that. We created some resource point at the cost of a worker. And we can use A and D to give like RCS thrusters here. And let's go ahead and head over here. Here we go. Oh, this one's got a planet, a planetoid and a moon. So we're gonna disembark on that. Now we started a new colony, so we only have 3 workers again. We're gonna wanna get at least up to, I think, probably 6. And at this point, getting as quickly to, so long as there's no major threat, the sensor tower to find out what is exactly on this planet, and it's a threat. Are those spiders? Okay, everybody get back, and what we're gonna do is create a few more workers and keep replacing our losses and hold this pass like it's Thermopylae. They're 3-legged, so it's not a spider. It almost looks like a bee. I don't know what that is. Some kind of a worm or centipede back there. There's aphids all over the place, of which I still don't know what they're used for. This is just another planet with a lot of food. There is 1 bit of fuel. We can replace our losses. Let's fight for it. We'll produce 3 more. We're gonna be running through food, but I'm expecting a lot of losses. So we'll go here with our army. Did he run away? They're running away. Oh, and now it joined us. We've got another champion. Now, does the big guy join us? No, he actually dies. All right, that's fine. Let's start gathering the food. Look at them carrying the dead body. I love that. I don't think we want to loiter too much, but there's some aphids and just 1 thing of fuel. Now, we probably could fight this thing, but I'm not entirely sure it's worth it at this point. And we're 10 out of 10 aphids, so at this point, it probably just makes sense to leave. Aphid converted to 5 food due to lack of aphid cargo. Oh, each individual aphid is worth more food. Do these guys just produce more food? So I think at this point, we can leave and explore the moon next to us. Termites spread to a new planet? That's kind of terrifying. Let's get on this moon. We'll disembark and hope to find some metal. That's really what we would love to see. Okay, there's fuel. A lot of it's hidden behind some very difficult to mine stone. But we got the fuel, the planet's completed, and everybody's aboard. On to the next one. So 1 bit of gold. Okay, actually hold the phone. We're moving farther and farther away from where we started. There's another planet about 4,000, I don't know, distance away, but we're running out of gold. Oh, this is perfect. Another big planet and a moon. Now, as far as what's here, I'm not sure. Here's the sensor tower. So let's make a beeline for it, or whatever the ant equivalent of that is. Plenty of food. We've got some more metal. And what the heck is this? Everybody get out of there. There is some nasty red ants. There's another ant colony here. We're gonna expect some losses, so we'll start recouping those losses. Now, I wish I could control this champion to help with this fight. Ooh, and we can level up our queen. We are still fighting. Oh, this is gruesome. Who's winning? Our champion has joined the force. The champion joined your forces. Okay, and we got another champion. So now it is time to kill their queen. Let's gather all this food, though. I do enjoy that, like, even when we lose numbers, it's not a total loss because they've come back in food. One thing I would like is an easier way to count the number of ants that I have available to me right now, or that are in my control. And there we go. 2 castas, aka like champions, in 14 workers. That's a lot of workers. Whoops. Let's go fight this queen. And there's one of those mean looking centipedes. And is he coming over here? And look, we can harvest the body. That is so fantastic. Okay. These things are always a pain in the butt to fight. But we did need to offset some of our food upkeep, aka too many workers alive. Oh, actually, that's most of them died. There's a lot of food here. Uh-oh. It's near the queen. Luckily, it's near my champion as well. The champion, I think, is actually almost dead. There we go. How many people do we have left? How many people? How many ants? Not a lot. But there is a ton of food. We'll be able to recover from this pretty easily. That being said, the planet has been conquered. And all of the food is in our command. So now it's just getting the metal. Did we lose a champion? We did lose one of our champions. I guess one of the things we can do is level up our queen. Plus 10% HP for the queen. I think we need a new class more so. So do we want a big worker who's got a pretty good melee skill? A mortar spitter? We can't get these 3 types of bugs right now. Let's make these guys soldiers. All right, so we've got the soldier unlocked and there it is. It costs 8 food to have one of them. Okay. And we can level up again. So let's unlock the new class. I'm liking the melee skills. So now we've got claws. Is this a single claw ant? Oh, look at his head. He's got a big head. Okay, I like that. And we could start a new generation. So everybody aboard the ship, you're all turning into food, and we do have some valuable skill sets here. So we can increase our attack power and our attack speed. I really would like to upgrade our health. More digging skill. And we've got mutagens, so health it is. Although armor, I think, is probably better. The new colony is born. Now we've recycled all of our other ones, and the queen and the champion are like, hey, let's make babies. And they did. And we're going to this moon. Press the button, fire away. What's on it? Let's find out. Oh, it's a lot of metal. Okay, we'll be able to upgrade our ship on this planet. Look at how big the soldiers are compared to. This is awesome. Termites spread to a new planet. Goodness gracious. Now, I guess increased aphid storage is going to be valuable to us. There's a lot going on. We've been to a Mediterranean and a monsoon, but we've still only been to moons. Wait, have we only been to moons and no actual planets? Fire away. Where's the next one? Now, what's on this one? I don't know. Oh my gosh. This is a basaltic type biome. I can't tell. There's like some heat going on or something. I'm not entirely sure what it is. There's a weird effect. Oh gosh, I hate those things. Okay. Everybody back here, and we're gonna produce 2 claws and another worker. It's a lot of combat going on. I see a weird health bar. That must be him. He's dead. We have a ton of metal. Oh, but look at this. These 2 pieces of metal are way behind all of this really, really tough to mine stone. I'm not sure if that's worth it. Feel like we're very maneuverable already. Plus, we don't have any reroll gold, so let's just take durability. So we've got 4 here. What happens in this one? Oh gosh. Guys, we're out of gold. We're gonna be flying blind. We fly off the, is the galaxy flat like the Earth? I'm just kidding. Oh gosh, okay. Warning, repair the ship. I don't have any funds. Okay, so that's what happens when you leave the galaxy. You need 1 gold. I mean, I need a lot of things, guys. We're flying blindly.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Thank goodness. Okay, we've been flying for a very, very long time. This planet needs to have gold or we might die. You may think this game is very, very hard. Well, it is very, very hard, but it's a roguelite. Failure's sort of part of the experience. What the heck is that? Was that a spider? Or was that one of my ants? Okay, we've got plenty of food and we've got a decent supply of gold and metal. Honestly, this was a mother load, and as far as what kind of planetoid this is, I think we found a new one. Tuntari? High threat level, plenty of resources? I mean, I'm not seeing any high threat levels if this is, in fact, Tuntarian planet. Wait a minute. There's something glowing here. I don't know what that is. I don't know if I want to know what that is. Yes, give me all of this metal, all of this gold. I thought our run was over, but salvation fell in our laps. Oh, and it looks like we can actually start a new generation if we want to. Oh, do you have to keep starting a new generation or you die? I think that's what's going on here. It's not necessarily a bit of the game that was very well explained, but I'm thinking that's what's going on. This is when our queen dies. So we might as well save this start new generation till a little bit more. Buy ourselves a little bit more time. All right, everybody aboard the ship because we're maxed out on metal and food. But we'll repair the ship for a cost of, wow, that is expensive. Now we do have gold, so we can do a scan. And there's a few planets. Delta Canop, threat high. Hold on, hold the phone. And then Theta Canop. So I think the best bet here is Kronos Coconut. What a name. Fire away. We'll land there, and you know what? I guess we could experience what a high threat planet is. We're almost here. No moons. Oh, there's a... Oh, guys, we've been dealing with moons this whole time. That is a planet right there. And I think that's Delta Canop. So, and look at these little termites on that little asteroid. This is wild. I wonder if you can land there. All I know is I've flown by them in the past when I was learning how to play this game, and they board your rocket while it's flying. And oh gosh, hold on. Those are termites. These are termites here. I need soldiers and a claws. We've got like no food, but this is... All right, what have we just found? A gaster? Game over, but I got locked into the menus. There's not an easy way to do it, but this game's freaking amazing. There's a little bit of like sort of quality of life changes I would make, but all I want to do is play this game again. This is Ants in Space, and if you want to see more, pull the trigger on the like button and let me know. We've gathered IXP to permanently unlock new possibilities. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.